Hi, my name is Jen for Cheng Lo. I am what you call a hybrid. I'm a creator, an impact entrepreneur, and an impact investor. So I'm a serial exited entrepreneur. One of my exits led to me starting my family office after I had an IPO, and a subsequent ICO turned it into a major Web3 company. With my family office, which is called NewChic Capital, NewChic means new girl, I made international impact investments all over the world. And as an impact entrepreneur, I continue to do projects like my JennClub DAO, which is empowering other entrepreneurs, creators, investors like myself to get our wings. Finally, I also sit on other boards and other impact organizations and impact funds, which invest in impact technology and impact entrepreneurs and life-changing tech, including in ACE Investment Management, which is an international management asset advisory, and we continue to invest in some of the biggest companies around the world, some of which you've heard about in the AI and Web3 space. But what I'm really passionate about is Chosen Collective, my foundation, and my abilities as a creator. So I'm still an actress, a model for my portfolio companies and different causes, and most of all, I'm a concert pianist. So I've used my piano as my weapon, which you'll soon hear, to raise millions of dollars for charity, for women empowerment, for Stop Asian Hate, for COVID relief, for war-torn countries, everyone from Stop Asian Hate, Ukraine DAO, and everything. And as recently as a few months ago, I paid for 1,000 people, and that concert alone raised about $1 million US. So I am really hopeful that I get to meet some of you all in Paris. I'm very inspired by being nominated and really enthralled with the prospect of us all being able to collaborate, because I believe that collaboration is the new competition. And my mantra is, aim for the stars and land safely on the moon. Because I really think we all need to overshoot, but be cognizant of being able to achieve our goals and empower each other. So now that I've answered who I am and what I do, some facets, I'd like to answer what being a WOW member has meant to me. So right now, I'm actually wearing merch I made myself out of a WOW G I bought. I was unfortunately not able to mint a World of Women, but I looked all around for the perfect galaxy, and this one was perfect. She looks like she's about to take flight. And I made this one before there was a merch store. So I was very happy. Now I'm gonna do a quick change, and you're going to see my forever World of Women. Okay, now that I did that quick change, and as a former actress and model on runway, you have to do quick changes really quickly. But this is the World of Women I then fell in love with. And one of the reasons why I fell in love with her, I feel like she looks like the iconic Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast with Tiffany's. And I also think she looks a little bit like me. So being a member of WOW has been eye-opening. When I went to the community Discord, when I was having issues, I felt like everyone was already a member of a chosen family, a chosen tribe. And when I look at my WOW, my forever WOW, and when I look at other WOWs and WOW-Gs, I see a bit of me in everyone. I feel like this shared sense of commitment, shared sense of value and visions. And what it means to be is being able to wear this emblem and to be very proud of this emblem and to be a same member of this card-carrying community with the others. And I look forward to being able to collaborate across the arts, across entrepreneurial pursuits, across passion projects, across maybe having my music and piano alongside some of the visual and imaginative art. I just see endless possibilities with this community, and I think it is such a rich tapestry of which I'm so proud and so happy and so grateful to be a part of. So one of the things that I think is really important about being a member of the WOW community is to be able to throw in-person events. So that's something I did in Hong Kong with one of the first events in Asia. Last year, in December, we had it at Ladies Recreation Club. And back then we had to do our own goodie bags, and we didn't have merch yet. So one of the things I did is I improvised I had little pens, I had treats, I had different things for our holiday, I had like little gold bags, I had pens that were the galaxy colors, and I also had t-shirts for my DAO. But then finally, I was very happy when I held other events, including an 8 Fest in Hong Kong, where we were able to pass the official WOW merch to some of our members who traveled all the way around Asia to see us in Hong Kong at 8 Fest. And finally, everyone who attended my Christmas party also got, because last year I was the cover for a magazine in Asia called Gafenku, and it talks about how Web3, AI, blockchain are really having it so that we women can have a seat at the table. So for me to be a member of WOW means that I have a seat at the proverbial table. We all have a seat at the proverbial table. And my mantra is, if someone is not inviting you to be at the table, what you go and do is you build the table. You go out to the forest. Actually, we shouldn't chop down trees. That's not eco-friendly. But you go out, you get eco-friendly materials. You make a table. You pull up chairs. You invite your friends to sit at your table. You invite other tables that are similar to bring it. And you have this vast, infinite table. And that way you surround yourself with people who should be sitting at your table, because we can do it. We need more women like us on boards, not just more women in technology, not just more women entrepreneurs and investors, not just more women uplifting each other. We just need more of us, more women and more allies and more change makers sitting at this table. And that is what being a member of WOW means to me, that I can sit with you all at this table and that we can continue to grow this table together with art, culture, tech, and humanity. The sky's the limit. My message to the WOW community is threefold. My quote, again, is that we should aim for the stars and land safely on the moon. But one thing I would like us all to remember is to realize that you are good enough. I actually was really intimidated. I have what we call imposter syndrome. I was really intimidated to be nominated for the award. It was actually another nominee who encouraged me to nominate myself. And then she nominated me, and I heard that other people were nominating me as well. So that gave me a little hope. And then when I heard I was shortlisted, I was just like, wow, really? Is that possible? But that's the thing. I think we should all learn to expect the unexpected, to start going for what we think is impossible. Because as soon as you start to think it's impossible, that's when you don't go for it. And my advice is that we should all go for it, but I know no better way to send you guys a message than to replay a little bit of music for you. And one thing I really want to say is that I can't wait to meet the WOW community. I've never been to Paris. I'm so excited. Paris is the city of love. I have a little piece of love that I'd love to play for you guys. But also, more important than that, I want to collaborate. I want to send you all the flowers. I feel all the flowers. I feel the vibes. And so sometimes it's okay to just sit there and think, what is it that I want to do with my life? What is it about my life that can help others? What is it about my life that I can do, that I can utilize to leave this world a better place than the one I came into? And that's a question I feel like all of us can ask ourselves every day, so that we can continue to make change, we can continue to inspire others. And it's like the butterfly effect. When a butterfly flutters its wings, it has an effect somewhere else. And when you start taking care of yourself, you can start taking care better of people around you. You can start taking care of your projects more, your companies more, and those around you. And it has that Doppler effect. And that, I feel, is the power of WOW. The power of WOW, and why the time is WOW. The time is definitely WOW. The time is WOW because we make it so. And I want to thank you guys. Before I play a little bit for you, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me, because time is that one resource we will never get back. That was one of my first TEDx talks, was on the value of time. Because time, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, that's what makes up the increments of all of our lives. So without further ado, I'd love to invite you to hear a concert in my home in Hong Kong, which I